In a quaint village nestled at the base of a towering mountain, there lived a young shepherd boy. His job was to tend to the village's flock of sheep, guiding them to lush pastures and keeping them safe from predators. It was a simple life, but the boy found it monotonous. Day in and day out, he would sit on the hillside, watching over the sheep as they grazed, with little to occupy his mind or pass the time. One day, out of sheer boredom, the boy decided to play a trick on the villagers. With a mischievous grin, he cupped his hands around his mouth and shouted at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing my sheep!" The villagers, hearing his frantic cries, dropped their work and rushed up the hill to help the boy fend off the wolf. But when they arrived, they found no wolf in sight. The sheep were calmly grazing, and the boy was rolling on the ground, laughing at the sight of the worried villagers. The villagers were not amused. They scolded the boy for causing unnecessary panic and returned to their work, grumbling about how they had been fooled. The boy, however, found the whole incident hilarious and was pleased with how easily he had tricked the adults. A few days later, feeling bored again, the boy decided to repeat his prank. Once more, he shouted, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing my sheep!" And just like before, the villagers rushed up the hill, only to find there was no wolf. Again, the boy laughed at their expense, and again, the villagers warned him not to cry wolf when there was no danger. Time passed, and one day, as the boy was watching over the sheep, he noticed something moving in the bushes at the edge of the pasture. His heart skipped a beat when he saw a real wolf slinking out of the shadows, its hungry eyes fixed on the flock. Terrified, the boy jumped to his feet and shouted as loudly as he could, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing my sheep!" But this time, the villagers did not come running. They had grown tired of the boy's lies and assumed he was trying to deceive them yet again. The boy continued to scream, his voice growing hoarse with fear, but no one came to help. The wolf attacked the flock, scattering the sheep in all directions. The boy watched helplessly as the wolf carried away one of the lambs. Devastated, the boy sat down on the hill and cried. When the villagers finally came later in the day and saw what had happened, they understood that the boy had been telling the truth this time. But it was too late to save the sheep. The boy realized the gravity of his actions and the pain his lies had caused.
From that day on, the boy learned a valuable lesson: a single lie, repeated often enough, can erode trust to the point where no one believes the truth when it is finally spoken. He understood that honesty is a precious virtue, and that trust, once broken, is difficult to repair. The story of the boy who cried wolf is a timeless reminder of the importance of truthfulness. It teaches that lying may seem harmless or amusing in the moment, but the consequences can be severe when trust is lost.
In the end, honesty and integrity are the foundations upon which strong relationships and communities are built.